Arsenal 1, City 3. Game is over. Yeah, we conceded 3 goals from 3 of our own mistakes, which was basically our downfall in this game, yeah. I think first half, we were definitely the better team. We had chances, especially after they scored. We actually showed like we can actually create chances. We tried to be on the front foot, and that's how we got the penalty. Yeah, the only other thing I'll say is, well, I have many things to say about this game, but I think from an Arsenal perspective, there's many things we've learned. Like, there's Ben White was just like going into up until the last game, up until the Everton and Brentford game, you can tell like Ben White is just, I don't know, he just seemed a bit lethargic. So bringing in Tomiyasu was a good shout, because Tomiyasu brought a lot of energy, which was something that we were lacking at that right back position. So he brought a lot of energy. Then it was his mistake that led to the first goal. Kevin De Bruyne, like, what a finish, beautiful finish. Can't even complain about that finish. Then yeah, we just basically took the game and we were like, we're going to attack this team, right? And I feel like we needed to take advantage before Pep makes that change. I was on live on TikTok. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. Ness, Leah, and all you guys. Kina Susan. And I said, if they keep playing this back three, they keep leaving us spaces on either side of their defense and somewhere in midfield, because there's a bigger gap because of how they're trying to press. And we kept on getting the ball just in that area. And I feel like we didn't take our chances then. Literally, when second half started, the first 10 minutes they played with the same formation, and then he said he's bringing in Akanji. Bringing Akanji switched to a back four, and that space went. And I was like, we needed to take advantage within those first few, not first few, but like the first 50 minutes of the game, you know. Yeah, so we didn't take advantage. Second half started, they basically said, yeah, we're just going to show you guys that we can actually dominate a game. And they did. We didn't have they had to do 4 shots on target that led to the goal. Again, their goal was also a mistake by Gabriel. And we had warning signs with Gabriel, because he almost gave away a penalty. Like, if it wasn't for that line, finally, VR can draw lines. If it wasn't for that line, we would have got that offside to get the penalty, to press in the penalty and his yellow card. So yeah, that should have been a warning sign for him. But the dude was like, nah, hold my beer. Goes on to make a dumb pass, which he never makes. That's the thing about Gabriel, is that in this system, whenever we get the ball off like quick possession and guys are close to each other, the first pass, the first pass is always to the side. It's never a blind pass through the middle, especially you're on centre back, and your next and the most safe pass is back to the keeper. I get it. It was a bit of an awkward position, but you might as well, kick it out or something. But the other thing I realize is that Arteta teaches these guys to be brave in possession. So it's like a double-edged sword, right? You have to be brave in possession, because we lost the ball when we were trying to be brave. We were trying to play one-touch football or trying to give passes quickly, And that's how we lost our passes, which led to the goals. First one was the Tomiyasu one, second one was Gabriel, and then the third one was just dumbness. Even Zinchenko was joking around in the back today. Like, I don't know. And I guess maybe Partey will have changed it, but one thing I'll say is that Jorginho actually was one of our most solid players. Like, he didn't have the players like Gabriel who had highs and lows, right? And it's too high and too low. And Jorginho is just there. Like, he gets the ball neat, Nini, even cleared the ball off the line. And this is someone who he's been with us for 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. So I can see a lot of good things in terms of he can fit in. He can be an ample replacement at times. I don't think against the big sides. Against the Man Cities, I don't think so. But against the smaller teams, that's something he can definitely do. And also, this was the first time in a long time we've actually played, and we're not playing a team that's parking the bus. So seeing Martinelli in space today was so weird. Like, I'm so used to 2 people on him, Saka 2 people. And then even at some point, Bernardo ilibidi tu atolewe hiyo wing. Bernardo alikuwa anamalizwa na Saka. Bernardo was killing Saka. Saka was killing Bernardo on that wing. So, yeah, there were spaces to be exploited, which we didn't. So that's the other thing we can say. But in terms of City, this is a big win for them. This is a big statement win. I think for the rest of the league, it kind of shows that there's ways you can get at this Arsenal team, right? So I think it's up to Arsenal to actually show up those small things, right? Like, defensive transition, especially when Partey is not there, like set pieces, which was our strength last year. We are starting to look a bit, not shaky, but a bit. Well, I guess also last year we were really strong, so there'll be a bit of a drop off. So I guess that's why. But all in all, I think the team was brave. We said it. We were sloppy to start the second half, and that's where City capitalized. And then when we had the chance to actually get it to 2-2, or rather had the chance to how do I say this? Had the chance to increase the tempo, right? To create chances, to get it to 2-2. We now made another mistake that now really killed us. So it's all self-inflicted wounds. I guess these are some of the things that you get, growing pains that you get from a young team. But we've played 22 games. We had 50 points after 18. So this team is good. Like there's a lot of great things about this team. And last year, if you told me we'd even be in top 4, I'd be very happy. We win our next game, we'll still go back to first. So yeah. I'm sad, but I'm not stressed about it. I believe in my squad. I feel like we can go to places. And this can be a nice wake-up call. And just tell the guys, yo, it's all going to be easy. It's all going to be a walk in the park, yeah? So, yeah, next game, Aston Villa. Kudos to City. They played a solid game. Their game plan was not solid to start the game. But the tactical switch they made after halftime at about 55 minutes changed the game completely. And we didn't take advantage when we were up. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, 3-1, Man City beat Arsenal.